Hi, the bit who cares, and here's my video on my top 10 E3 2023 games. Wait a minute, I thought E3 is cancelled. Yes, it is, but to me, I still tease this as E3 because all our conferences, well, showcases are called, basically the same thing. I also the games we're going to have the next couple months or years. Yeah, I know Nintendo haven't done theirs yet, but I'm not going to wait around because if they want to get talked about, it's all done their show at the same time as everyone else, basically. Or, no, I mean, the same week or two, know what I mean? So, I watched all the shows all week this week, and if you want to see my reaction after the shows, I've done shorts on my channel here, know what I mean? So, yes. Here's my favourite 10 games that I can't wait to play. So, let's get started. Payday 3? Really? Yeah, I'm being serious. Payday 3. The reason why I'm saying Payday 3 because I got a hit with this franchise. I played Payday non-stop years ago. And especially Payday 2, I played that non-stop. And it's been a while, it's been reported that they're doing a sequel. And they announced a couple of weeks ago that they are doing it. And it's coming out this year. And they show it off, and I can't wait to play it. Going back to Payday. And there's the thing too, which is the big thing. It's free on day one on Game Pass 2, which is wow, know what I mean? I can't wait to play this. It looks fun. I want, rob banks, rob, jewelry stores. I can't wait what this new mechanic's going to put in this game, what he's going to do. I can't wait for this game. So, yeah, this is a quick one. Cause I don't want to drag some of these ones for long. But like I'm saying, Payday, I can't wait for. So, we'll get to the next one. So, all I need to say is Power Justice. Basically, I love these games. I grew up with these games, playing them on the DS. Used to take to school. Got told a couple of times to bring my DS to school. But I used to play Phoenix Wright, and I think it was Zelda. And a bit of Mario. I was obsessed with that on my DS. And mainly Phoenix Wright. I loved that game series. And I remember about 2 or 3 years ago, I bought out the first 3 games of modern consoles. I bought it on the PlayStation. And I just bought it again this week. I was on the part of the sale on the Xbox. And I got for like £8, I think it was. Or £9. But I rebought it. I want to play those games again on Xbox. And now it's bringing out Apollo Justice and the other 2 3DS games, I think they are. So it's 4 to 6. And basically, I think it could be hinted at we're going to get a 7th title in the game. Which I can see. Or if we're going to do another quest, and please do the Edward spin-off games. Because I think it was Japan exclusive, OC exclusives. I'm not sure. I think we never had them. And I've seen clips of it. It looks fun. Basically, it's the opposite way around. You're playing Edward and you're going to prove the murder is the murderer. It's like a murder mystery game. It looks fun. The gameplay is different too. And seriously, I want those games. So yeah, this is. I know some fans some people might not be mad on this, but I am. I'm made up. We got these games, so we'll get on the next one. So, Fable. Yeah, there's been the debate on this where people say it looks good, people say it looks awful. And my take on it, I think it looks good. I think it looks very fun. And it's a game that Xbox needs at the moment now. Something that stands out. Yeah, there's other Xbox games coming, which I'm going to mention one of them later on, a huge one. I think everyone knows it's going to be. But again, they still need this type of game to stand out a bit more, know what I mean? It's fun, it's over the top. And this is the thing, this is based on one of my favourite franchises, Fable, and what I think as a fan, it's a bit mixed still, even though I still think it looks good, like, one thing I can give credit for, it does have the British humour style of the original games. But the problem is the way it looks, the way the direction they're going with, it does feel like a new IP, but it's to put the Fable name on it. But again, I'm not slagging it up. I still think it looks good. It's the game what Xbox needs now. It need more of these type of games to just stand out a bit more. You know what I mean? So, and also it doesn't help. You've got one of my best actors of the IT crowd in this. You know what I mean? So, yeah, this looks like a fun one. I can't wait to play it. So, let's get to the next one. Okay, talk about Xbox stuff then. This is another Xbox game. This one came out of nowhere, and I'll admit, I'm impressed with this. Clockware Evolution. This looks wow. I like the art style. It's got like Bioshock Infinite vibes in it. And it is that weird factor too, but at the same time the style is so good. With the mechanics with time traveling. And again, it's a mystery of it. It looks like a unique game. And again, like I said before with Fable, this is what Xbox starts to need to do now. Again, Blind don't rush these games out like, Redfall did. You know what I mean? You panic and rush that game out. You take the time with it, make these games good and fun. I think Clockware Evolution could be like a big for fives one. And again, I'm not sure it's exclusive. I think it's on multi-platforms. I'm not sure. But it is on Game Pass day one. So again, I need to do more research on this. I think it is Xbox who's making this. But at the moment now, this game looks very good. I can't wait to play this. And again, this proves that we need Bioshock 4. Come on, we need Bioshock 4. Because people want these type of games. Seriously. So, yes. So, Clockware Evolution. A big for five one. So, let's get to the next one. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Mirrors. Now, this one is an interesting one for me because this franchise I got a history with. I love the first couple of games. I think the first 3 games I love. And of course the spin-offs too, the sequels from number 2, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? One up between 2 and 3. I love those games. And thing is, yeah, I'm not trying to franchise up. Like, the last 3, Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla. Again, I'm not trying them off. Good games still. But at the same time, it feels like I don't know. I don't have that feeling that I play with whatever. You know what I mean? With the first couple of games, is that feeling that oh my god, these teams are amazing. I can't wait to play it. And I saw this game announced ages ago. I think it was announced a year ago. I'm not sure, but it was a while ago. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, well, it's an Assassin's Creed game. Now, yeah, that means I do have that attitude because, yeah, I got Valhalla. Be honest, the reason I got Valhalla, I wasn't in the rush of getting it. I got it because the PS5 came out and I needed a game. And I got that and Demon's Souls, so, you know what I mean? So, it's that kind of thing. And once I saw gameplay on, Ubisoft, so, more gameplay of it, it got me saying that I want this game. It's the first time I said that on an Assassin's Creed game. And it's just because it's got that feeling, the way the gameplay is, the way it looks too. Yeah, it's not like the best graphical game ever, but it reminds me, like I said, of the first 3 games, but looks better, polished, you know what I mean? So, seriously, I want this game now, and it's the first time I've said it on any Assassin's Creed game for ages, and that's one thing I can say, well, what Ubisoft done this show, even though the show was So, let's get to the next one. Okay, Persona 3 Reload. Well, this is the remake of Persona, 3. And basically, I got into the franchise not too long ago, basically. It's around Royal came out, so Persona 5 Royal came out. I remember to say, people talk about Persona, I thought, I'd give it a try. And then people tell me that this new one's coming. This new one. It's not a new one, but I mean, it's the. It's like a improvement from Persona 5. So I just bought that version so that came out, give it a chance, and yeah, I went missing for I'd say about 2 weeks in my house. That game took me over. I loved that game. I went through it so many times. Fun game, fun characters, and then people told me it's not the best Persona game. I'm like, really? And obviously, I got into Persona 4 Gold, which is amazing, and I played Persona 3, and this is the thing. Persona 3 got a weird history. Again, I'm not sure the full dent of it. Again, I'm not a mad Persona fan. I just started to get into it slowly. And just the thing, yeah, it maybe be a couple of years I've played Persona 5 Royal, but the thing is, I've been playing other games too, you know what I mean? But I've done research, a bit of research on this. People said that the best version to play for Persona 3 is, I think it's the handheld version. No, not the handheld version, the PS2 version. But people said the handheld version is just as good. Again, it's a weird history of it. And the thing is, it came out beginning of the year on PlayStation and Xbox. And it's on Game Pass and Xbox. So I gave it a try. I enjoyed it. And now, people are now debating will this remake be the ultimate version that made everything happy from the PS2 version and the best from the PSP, or you know what I mean. So again, there's rumors going on that they are cutting content from the PSP version, I think. But I still, what I've seen for this gameplay, it looks gorgeous. I can't wait to play this. And again, it's on Game Pass 2 on day one, which I'm quite shocked with that one. And also, as a bonus, because I put in the same category too, there is another Persona 5 game coming out. It's like a tactical game that's coming out on Game Pass 2 at November, I think it is, or October. And again, I'll be playing it because I like Persona 5. But again, Persona 3 Reload, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. So, we'll get to the next one. Star Wars Outlaws. Again, this would have been higher, but the problem is, I explained in a minute. Now, I'm impressed. So far what I've seen, I'm impressed. It looks unbelievable. This open world, really like Grand Theft Auto or Watch Dogs, again, bad thing to say, but it looks fun. You're an outlaw, you're doing bounty hunting mission, or you're doing, it's your choices, you go to different planets. It's an open world Star Wars game that everyone wants, since you count like New Republic. You count that as open world. To me, I count that more as an RPG. But again, like I said, with Outlaws, and I think it looks unbelievable. It looks fun. The gameplay looks fun. There's so many paths you can do on the way to do your bounties or your jobs. And again, I can't wait to play this game. Now, like I said before, it would have been higher for one reason. It's Ubisoft. Now, people say, wait, what's wrong? Problem is, if you know Ubisoft history, Ubisoft always promises something big and then it comes out, not like what it promised you. Like, for example, Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs 1. Now, if you watch the reveal trailer of Watch Dogs 1, it is mind-blowing. It looks gorgeous. It looked groundbreaking at the time. Beautiful graphics. It looked unbelievable. And then the final product came out. It was... Now, people will say, wait a minute, graphics don't make a good game. I agree, graphics don't make a good game. But the problem is, it wasn't just that. It's the gameplay too wasn't made way to say it was. And the thing is, you did con people, you know what I mean? And here's a con. After fighting it, and they got sued, you know what I mean? Because I think Gearbox done the same thing with the Alien game, and they got freaking sued for it, because it is false advertisement, you know what I mean? With this trailer. So after fight, Ubisoft never got done for this. If they have, it kept it behind shut doors, or I never heard it. But again, the game looks fun, but the thing is, I'm still a bit skeptical on it, know what I mean? So, yeah. So, again, wait on it. So, we'll get to the next one. Yeah, I might get attacked for this. Because, especially by the Xbox fanboys, Starfield. I know people are going to say, why? Because people don't think it's number one. Now, the thing is, I'm going to say this now. If a promise everything what they said on that direct, yep, it is going to be Game of the Year. It's going to be one of the best games ever. If it delivers on the promise. But the problem is, I'm a bit hesitating. Because, one, it's too good to be true. Especially with the 1,000 planets. You can explore over 1,000 planets. And some got story content. And there's different ways to encanto a planet. Or, you know what I mean? It's different experience for every single player, you know what I mean? Again, I'm a bit skeptical on it. And also, you can build your own ship, you can hire your own crew, you can do anything you want. Again, okay, it sounds unbelievable, all that stuff. And again, if it delivers on the promise, again, I would praise you. But this is Bethesda. Don't forget this is Bethesda Studios. You see all their games, yeah, they made masterful games like, the 1,000 versions of, Skyrim. Thousands of versions of it. Where it's on everything, including Alexa. You know what I mean? Yeah, masterful game, but a buggy mess too. It can be a buggy mess. And the same with Fallout New Vegas. Amazing game, but yeah, there's bugs in that too. And again, with Fallout 3, one of my favourite games of all time, again, bugs in that too, you know what I mean? And again, people will say, so why are you moaning now about bugs? Those games are, years old. Why moan about it now? Because the reason why I'm saying it now is, this game this is huge. Especially all the problems it made for this game is huge. Are you telling me that there's not going to be problems in this game? Know what I mean? It looks too big. Again, if you do it, I'd be impressed. And also, Fallout 76, that one you say. I know people say, that's a different studio. Don't matter. Todd still lied about all the stuff he said going to be in the game or not going to do in the game. Basically, he said to the opposite, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was done by a different studio, part of Bethesda, but the thing is, Todd still lied. So, I am still a bit not trusting it. Until I get my hands on it, I'm playing it on my own Xbox. And also, this other stupid debate about the 30 FPS. Yeah, I'm going to say it straight away now. 30 FPS, I agree, it should not be what I call it. It should not be the thing. But, there's some exceptions. Exception is if your game's that big that you think it runs better on 30 FPS and you got no bugs, or yeah, got to be bugs in game. All games got bugs, but you know what I mean. No game breaking bugs, no bugs that will wreck your game, you know what I mean, or kill your enjoyment. Yeah, have 30 FPS, because I believe that if the artist if they believe 30 FPS work better, you know what I mean. But again, it is nice to have at least 60. I know people are going to say, how about 120? Trust me, it's not much of a difference really. It is, it's what they're close to it. But to me, I think 60 should be the minimum. But there are exceptions where I said, if the game can run on, only on 30, if your game's that fucking huge, again, go for it. You know what I mean? But you can deliver on your promise. Don't be a fucking mess like went for. You know what I mean? So that's my worry about it. Yeah, it's high on the list still, but it's not in the top 2 for that reason. I'm still a bit skeptical on it. Again, if they do other parts, this gonna be mind blowing. So we'll get to the next one. Okay, Spider-Man 2. Now, people will say, oh, of course, you're a Sony fanboy. Listen. I got both consoles. And to be honest with you, I played my Xbox more. But, Spider-Man 2, out of that disappointing PlayStation Showcase, yeah, PlayStation fanboys will attack me for saying that. The PlayStation Showcase was disappointing. But one of the biggest positives from that show was Spider-Man 2. It looks unbelievable. Graphics looks better. The gameplay looks more fun. The wheels look bigger. The combat, everything about this game looks unbelievable. It looks gorgeous too. It's smooth too, the way it looks. Again, it might do a lie saying that, oh, it's going to be 30. But I can't see that. This is made by Insomniac. Insomniac always is a good studio. It always deliver most. Yeah, to the couple times it didn't, but most time it always deliver on their games. And Spider-Man 1 he played was a masterpiece, unbelievable game. And same with Miles Morales. Yeah, people will say compared to Spider-Man, Miles Morales is not as good, but it's still an amazing game. And now with Spider-Man 2. Where you play both as Miles and Spider-Man, and with them a part of the story, and Quavers the Hunter is a part of the story too. But the main part is you see Peter, being more angry with this game, as you see in the gameplay trailer here, with he's a beast that wearing crap out of people. And I think some point is dead because the way he took them out is brutal. Like compared to the first game, yeah, you can throw it out the building, but he got dead close. He always put web on him so he can hang it off the building. In this one, he don't give a fuck. The realm thing took over his body. He become more angry, and then the end of the trailer, the gameplay trailer, even Miles starts to worry about him. And I can't wait for the storytelling in this game. With the first one, storytelling was amazing, especially the ending too. Here, I can't wait what we're going to do. This going to be fun. Again, can't wait for it out this year. So, let's get to my number 1. So, my number 1 is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And people will say, oh, of course, Sony fanboy. Nope, I don't care. I love Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII was my childhood. I wanted this remake for ages since they sold off as a tech demo. People thought it was a remake, but they said it was a tech demo. Then, years after years of campaigning, we actually got this remake as a real game, and it delivered on it. And obviously the big downside is it's split in parts, and yeah. But it delivered on the gameplay, the looks. It looks amazing. Now with this one, this is the next chapter of Final Fantasy, and Final Fantasy VII, and yeah, the way it looks, the way, God, it's mind blowing. I can't wait to play it. Only downside is it was out for my birthday this year originally. Well, it hadn't got a proper date, but the month it was out for my month birthday, December. They announced this last year, but obviously it's been delayed to beginning next year now. But again, blowing past it up, one's good. I don't care. Final Fantasy VII, Rebirth looks amazing, and also don't forget, later this month we are getting Final Fantasy 16. So basically, lucky that happened. Though I mean, wonderful that happened. I think there would have been an outcry, but again, this game, God, it's my game. I can't wait for it, and it's my biggest highlight of the show. And yeah, I'm probably going to get attacked by Xbox fanboys saying, how dare you put Starfield there? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Why I said, sorry about that, why I said Final Fantasy VII is a special place in my heart. And why I said, well, for that game, I would never got into RPG. I would never tried Turbo Trigger. I would never tried, what you call it, Dragon Age. I would never try no RPGs. That game got me into RPGs. So, yeah, I don't care, you know what I mean, what I get called. But like I said, that's my top 10. So, my question of the day is, what is your favourite game of the showcases? I'd like to hear it in the comments. And also, you'll see more videos like it in the future. Please subscribe to my channel and like the video. This has been a Bit Who Cares. See you on the next one.